this video is going to be the first video of DieselFlying the ElectraFly. So in this video we're going to be having a look at the wings, getting this one fixed and back to being airworthy, stripping the covering off this one and checking it over. I don't think there's anything too majorly wrong with it, it's not bending anywhere, but there has been a repair somewhere because there's a joint in the covering. So I'm going to strip that all back, go over it, fix anything needs fixed, get it to a standard I'm happy, recover it, and then that should be it for the wings. But I'm going to start with this one because there's a little bit more needing done to this one because the sheeting missing both sides and that's loose. Basically I'm just going to go over everything and fix it as I go. Right, so starting with this one, main thing, sheeting's missing, both sides, not the ends of the world, completely fixable. Before I fix that, I just need to get that glued back on, because, yeah, before I do the sheeting I need to get that glued on, because I just think I need to do that first. But I'm also going to take these wee bits of old sheeting off, so I can get a nice smooth bit on there nicely. Other bits I've noticed is in here, there's like a chunk of wood missing, so I'm probably going to mix up some epoxy with either milled fibres and microblooms mixed, or just milled fibres, I'm not too sure yet, because I still want it to be quite light and milled fibres would just be quite heavy, but I also need it to be strong, so it's probably going to be a mix. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with it. Right, so just going to leave that to dry at the moment, probably move over, no I can't, I'm just going to leave that there for now. What I'm going to do right now is mix up, well I said I was going to mix up and put it in there. Yeah, mix that. I'm not actually going to bother, I'm just going to put a bit of colour into that because that's actually not strong at all as it is. See, that's been horribly repaired before. Glad I did that. That was not strong at all. Right, so got that to do now. I need to like make a brace piece. We need to cut the. We need to. See, that's been broken off before, you can tell. Yeah, that's been broken before. That's just been glued back together with super glue. Yeah, that has been off before. You can tell that's been off before. Right, okay. That's a bit more of a difficulty now, but nothing too major. So this is where I've got to. Camera didn't record a bit of it, but all I've done is put a little bit of super glue here and here just to hold it in place at the right angle while I put support in and epoxy everything else in. So I've made this little spar I'm going to put in to spread the load through the existing spars, so it's not just glue. It's the only thing holding it together is a glue joint right there. It's going to spread the load a bit all across the spars. So I'm going to use epoxy to hold it in, so that should be really nice and secure with a lot of epoxy held in to hold that there like that. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to put another bit of rib in there to fill this gap. And then I'm just going to put support pieces back in. There's a couple bits that I'd broken out to get it to like almost go back in. Like this bit came out of here, so that'll go back in. That'll sit there like that. But yeah. That should make that a lot stronger, as it's stronger already. So once that fully cures, that's going to be very, very strong. I'm going to put in one of these here, probably up here somewhere as well. Or I might put a triangle bit in there. That should work for that. Well, that's that bit going off. So I just need to wait here now. I can see it going yellow. That's starting to go off there. Yeah, that's going yellow. That's going off. Can take one of them out, and I'll leave that one there. Right, so I'll come back to you once that's fully dry. Right, so we're letting the other end cure, but for now we're going to come back to this end, the bit that I started on, and see about doing a bit of sheeting. Before, I'd made this up, and that sits perfectly in there. I'm not too sure what the best way to do this is going to be. I think it's going to be put wood glue down and then tack it in place with thin super glue. That's just what I'm going to do. So I'm going to, once it's dry, going to come back, sand it, fill it, because there's a bit of a groove there. I'm just going to put some filler over the top to make the covering look nice. But at the moment, I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll come back to it later. Right, so with this wing, there's no noticeable damage. Like, nothing's bent, there's no dents, there's no nothing. But this covering has been replaced before. You can tell because there's a join here and here. So something up here has been broken. Something here has been broken. I can see it. So I'm going to take this all off, go over it, and fix whatever needs fixed. Going on the other wing, it might need a lot of work. there's a little bit of twist and give in this. I think that's just because one of these, 2, 3, I think it's just because these are all broken out. So down here, it's a lot stronger than the other one. I'm not saying it's brilliant. No, it's not, it's awful. It's exactly the same as the other one, exact same problem. And this covering's going to be a right pain in the arse to get off as well. I hate this covering, I hate it so much. I have a genuine hatred towards it. I don't know if you can see that, but that took literally no force at all. It's like, it fell off. Exactly the same thing. Wrong with the other one. That's just been off before and slapped back on badly. So we're just going to do the exact same fix as before, which is easy enough to do. Right, so I'm not sure what you can see. All of it, that's perfect. So you've just seen exactly what I've done, exactly the same as the other one. Like exactly the same as the other one. Because they both had exactly the same injury. So yeah, same problem, same fix. Probably been broken before. sink into there a little bit. Just wipe excess away. Yeah, same problem, same fix. Gonna let it dry. Sorted. That's just going to need some sanding, some filling, more sanding, more filling, and then covering. Right, so this is where we're at, where we are. Got the sheeting on, filmed all of that. Got the front end sanded back. Still need to do the front end sanded back. Still need to do that, but I can't be bothered at the moment, and it's going to need a little bit of filling anyway because I've messed a little bit up. Doesn't matter though, I can fix it. Along the back, I said there was going to be a little bit of gap. That's what I'm going to fill. It's not much. Like, this is all strong. I can run my finger along through here without any of it pressing down. So the gap, there is wood on wood joining, but there is a bit of a gap. So I'm going to go over and get rid of that gap with a little bit of filler. Right, there we go. Got a bit of filler in it. So yeah, there we go. This bit's happy with, all secure. Like, that's at least double the strength that it was up and down the way. Nothing's moving. It's got the twist in it, but that is absolutely fine. I'm going to need to go over like all these ribs and just check them out because these are all like loose. Like that one's loose, that one's loose, that one's broken, that one's bendy, that's broken, there, that one's broken out, that one, yeah, that one's broken. So yeah, I'm going to need to do that on both wings, but at the moment that's it. When I come back I'll be sanding, making it look nice and pretty, then I'll be slapping some covering on once I've got all these fixed. So the next bit will probably be sanding this and moving on to the other wing, getting the sheeting done on that and getting sanding and filling done on the other one. But for now, this one, I'm going to leave it and I'll come back to you in a bit. Right, so we are back onto this wing. This wing was the more of a challenge, but I like challenges. And I fixed it. I can't tell what's cracking, but something is. What's cracking? That's fine, that's just the super glue that I used to tack it in place. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. A little bit more epoxy maybe dribbled down into there, just to, but oh, I'm getting filler everywhere. Ow. Ow. Pointy. Right, so maybe get, so that's all holding nicely. Apart from that bit there, that's okay though. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to mix up a little bit of epoxy, just dribble it down in there. Before I do that, I'm going to slice this off and make it look presentable. Right, so with this, I'm going to do something ever so slightly different. I'm going to use thin epoxy resin to dribble down into there, hold it in the right place, then I'm going to put micro balloons and milled fibres into it to fill a couple of gaps that need some strength put into them. So I'm going to go mix that up and I'll be back. So this is where we are with one of the wings. It's ready for covering. Got this all repaired. It doesn't look pretty, but it's stronger than it was. A lot of it is just wood from the last repair that I couldn't be bothered taking out. So that's repaired, it's strong, it's all smooth. Got this sheet redone, so that is ready for covering. So I think that's going to be it for the wing repair video. The other wing's just about the same stage. So if you've enjoyed this video, there should be another couple in whatever corner, get them linked. There should be more to come, maybe the test fly and probably the fuselage. Build, fix, jig, make, work, thing. One of them. But for this video, I'm going to end it here. So if you're enjoying this sort of content, please leave a like. If you haven't already, subscribe. And me, with no one else in the workshop, I'll see you next time.